Okay, while I was making this video, I made you a comprehensive, kind of like how do I shade. So if it's less than or greater than, it's dashed. If it's equal to, you go solid line. If it's less than for vertical lines, shade left, shade right. Because, as you go right on the number line, the X's get bigger. And as you go left, the X's get smaller. And horizontal lines, the dash and solid thing's the same, but think about shade where less than, where the values are less than the horizontal line, you shade below it, and then you shade above it. So I made you that for this. Okay, so they've made the first one kind of difficult, okay, because you got to change where X and 4 are. Okay, now, X is bigger, so down here I've got to write X is bigger. So you're going to do a boundary line at X equals 4. So go find 4 on the X-axis. Okay, and we're going by this, not that. So we want to do X is greater than or equal to 4. So it's going to be vertical. It's going to be solid, greater than, shade, above. So solid line. I got a pencil to do my shading. Okay, we want to go where the X's are greater than 4. So another teacher I saw makes them put like greater than or equal to over here, and this side's less than or equal to. So you want to shade in the region. This is why you shade right. So you take your pencil and you lightly shade some little trees there, like Bob Ross. Just kidding. See those Bob Ross memes all the time. Alright. Okay, so greater than or equal to means a solid line and shade, not shade above, shade right. Solid line, shade right. Okay, this is the boundary line. So how would you graph X equals 2? Well, you go to the X-axis, you find 2, and you do a vertical line. Okay, so we have to go, so this side is greater than, this side is less than, left, because we want to go where the X's are bigger than 2. So like if we look at the X-axis, we're looking for all the values of X that are greater than 2. So any ordered pair over here has an X that's greater than 2. And again, shading, that's what shading means. Okay. If you look at your little chart, greater than for a y equals equation is going to be dash line, because we're saying y can't be 0. And we're going to shade above, because it's going to be the boundary line is y equals 0. So go to where y is 0, and we're going to make a horizontal dash line. So you can see it. It should be right on the line. Okay, if I go up, the y's are bigger. If I go down, the y's are smaller. So I'm going to shade above it. We're saying any ordered pair here has a y value that's greater than 0. Okay, so boundary line. So go find negative 4 on the x-axis. Okay, we're going to go dash because it's greater than. Okay, now we need ordered pairs whose x's are bigger than negative 4. So that'd be over here. Less than's left. So you want to shade in the way where the x's are bigger than negative 4. Okay, so sometimes you have to switch it in inequality land. Okay, if I switch where y and negative 6 are, okay, the alligator eats the bigger number, so -6 is bigger than y. So down here I need to make sure I flip it. So we're going to go by this, not by that. Okay, and so the boundary line is y equals -6, so go find -6. And it's going to be dashed. Less than is down, greater than is above. So we need all the y's to be smaller than -6, so we're going to go down toward negative land. Okay, again, we're going to switch them, so we flip it. I draw a little curly Q to, hey, I got to flip that. Y has to be bigger than -6. So the boundary line is y equals -6. So go find -6 on the y-axis. And we're going solid because it's greater than or equal to. We're going based on that. So solid. All the y's, if we go up, all the y's coordinates are getting bigger. If we go down, they're getting smaller. So we want to shade into this region. These markers are not supposed to bleed through, but we're working with cheap paper. Let's go with this one. I know this one is good. Alright, so again, x and 8. I like the x term first, so I gotta flip it. So we're doing x is greater than or equal to 8. So the boundary line is x equals 8. Okay, we're going to go solid. And we want to go in the direction where the x's are getting bigger, which is this way. And that's in the original one too, is like we need to go in the direction where x is bigger. So we're going to have to shade this way. Okay, this one's ready. This one's ready to go. So the boundary line is x equals 4. Okay, it's a solid. I'm trying to think of something I need to add to this. It only works when y's on the left, or x. Alright, back to this. Okay, we need to go where the x's are bigger. So any ordered pair over here has an x coordinate that's bigger. A lot of people test 0, 0. That's another way you could do it. Shade in the direction that it'll work. Okay, so this is dash above because it's greater than. So it's going. Our boundary line is y equals 1. Okay, we're going dash. Okay, and all the y's that go up are greater than, this is less than. I mean, you could pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, boundary line. I need to pick up the pace because this is a long video. See, it's a dashed line where x is -3. Side's greater than, less than. So all the x coordinates going this way are getting bigger. Okay, y is less than -7. So my little rule of thumb only works if y is on the left, so we got to flip it to where the -7 is still bigger. So boundary line. So we're going dash. Okay, this is where y's get bigger. This is where y's are smaller, so we want to shade down. Okay, y -5. Y has to be bigger, so I gotta, if I change where y and -5 are, I gotta flip it. Boundary line. It's gonna be solid. Okay, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So we need to go in the direction where y is bigger. Last page. X's have to be bigger, greater than or equal to 1, boundary line. So we're going to go solid. Line at 1 where x is 1, greater than's this way. Boundary line. Solid. Greater than or equal to is that way. Less than or equal to, the x's are getting bigger. So we're going to go right. Sorry. Alright. Variables on the left, ready to go. We're going to do y equals 4. Okay, we're going to go dash because it's just greater than. Greater than, less than. At any time, you could pause the video, try a couple. We need all the y coordinates bigger than 4. Okay, boundary line. X equals -7. Dash. That way they're greater than. That way the x's are less than. Okay, this one, I gotta flip it to make my little chart work, because the y's have to be smaller than -2. Boundary line. Dash. Okay, if I look at any ordered pairs down here, they've got a y that's less than -2. This is greater. Last one. Okay, y's are greater, so you got to flip it. Boundary line. Solid. If I go up, they're greater than or equal to. Down's less than or equal to.